Before we dive into the bone-chilling tale, drop a comment below and let me know, what city and country are you watching this from? Because tonight, the story I'm about to tell you isn't just a story, it's a warning. And who knows, the shadows lurking in your city might just be listening too. Ready? Let's begin. They say if you listen closely to the walls of Ravenbrook Asylum, you will hear the voices of the dead begging you to stay. But on October 31st, 1982, a group of 5 filmmakers broke in to prove the legends were fake. None of them made it out alive. What happened that night? Stick around, because what I'm about to tell you isn't just a story. It's a warning. Before we begin, drop a comment right now. Have you ever heard voices where there shouldn't be any? Or maybe you've got your own nightmare story. Share it below, and if you're brave enough, tell me what horrors you want to hear about next. The rain slapped hard against the van's windows as it crawled up the muddy road to Ravenbrook Asylum. Jake, the cocky leader of the group, gripped the steering wheel tighter. "Relax, guys," he said, grinning at the camera propped on the dashboard. "By sunrise, this place will just be another dumb ghost story." No one laughed. Lena, his girlfriend, stared at the asylum silhouette through the storm. 3 stories of cracked bricks, shattered windows like empty eye sockets, and a twisted iron gate hanging off its hinges. "Something's wrong here," she muttered. "The air, it smells like rotten flowers." The others teased her. Scared of a smell? But the crew fell dead silent when they stepped inside. The floorboards groaned like something was crawling beneath them. Their flashlights flickered, and the walls... Oh, the walls. At first, it was just a hum, like a far-off radio. Then came the voices. A little girl singing, "Ring Around the Rosie." A man sobbing, "Don't let them take me." A woman screaming, "Get out." "It's the wind," Jake insisted. But his hands shook as he set up the camera in the asylum's rotting lobby. "We'll film till midnight, then leave." "Easy." Midnight came. The temperature dropped so fast their breath turned to fog. The whispers grew louder, angrier. Shadows slithered along the walls, pooling into shapes. A skeletal hand here, a face with no eyes there. Lena pointed her flashlight at a corner. Did that wall just breathe? Then the cameras died. Total darkness. Someone or something grabbed the sound guy, marked by the ankle. He vanished into black, his screams cut short by a wet crunch. The group ran, tripping over debris, but every hallway looped back to the lobby. The walls pulsed now, bleeding black ooze that smelled like copper. Jake's camera somehow turned back on, capturing the chaos in grainy green night vision. Lena begged him to leave, but he kept filming, obsessed. "This'll make us famous," he screamed, right before a shadowy figure with 2 long arms dropped from the ceiling and dragged him into a hole in the floor. Only Lena and the intern, Sarah, were left. They found a stained patient file in a crumbling office. Subject 37. Patient began screaming about voices in the walls after 7 days in isolation. Autopsy revealed throat filled with cement. The whispers became a roar. Sarah, hysterical, clawed at the walls. They're inside the bricks. She started coughing. Black sludge poured from her mouth, her nose, her ears. She choked out one last word. Run. Lena didn't. She followed the voices to the asylum's basement, where she found a massive, pulsating hole in the wall. Inside, hundreds of skeletal hands reached out, voices overlapping. "Join us. Join us. Join US." The camera battery died as she stepped into the hole. Cut to a shaky close-up of your face, lit only by a dim red light. Police found the van abandoned the next morning. No bodies. No cameras. Just this. Hold up a photo of a crumbling asylum wall. Zoom in. There, barely visible in the cracks, the handprint and the faint outline of a face, mouth open in a scream. But here's the thing, guys. Last week, a new video uploaded to a dark web forum. Grainy footage of 5 people trapped in a room with breathing walls. And the username? Jake Ravenbrook, 1982. Let the silence hang. Then, abruptly, loud static blares as the screen glitches to black. Comment now. Would you spend a night in Ravenbrook Asylum? And don't forget to smash that subscribe button, unless you're too scared.